I have wasted a lot of time staying small because I wasn't eating enough. That's why I created this channel, to help skinny guys avoid the mistakes I made early on and finally be successful with bulking. If you're new here, maybe this is your first video, my goal isn't bodybuilding. I just want to look good. And I always say this, the gym should complement your life, not consume it. When I started, I was stuck in paralysis by analysis. Maybe that's you right now, watching influencer after influencer, hearing all these different opinions that contradict each other and not knowing what actually works. So in this video, I'm going to share the biggest 5 lessons I've learned about building muscle as a hard gainer who struggled with food. These lessons will get you back in motion towards the physique you've always wanted. Lesson 1, the universal stimulus. Muscles only grow when you push them beyond their current capacity. That means effort and progression, not endless pump work or hours in the gym. But here's the catch, if you're not eating enough calories, your body cannot adapt. No matter how hard you train, that was my mistake for years. I trained intensely, but since I wasn't in a surplus, nothing changed. So pick a few key lifts, push them hard, but most importantly, track your calories so your training actually translates into growth. Lesson 2, recovery is individual. Some guys can train 6 days a week and grow, but skinny guys like us, usually not. Why? Because recovery takes food. If you're barely eating enough, more training just digs you into a deeper recovery hole. Start with 3 to 4 days a week, focus on full recovery, and measure it this way. Are your lifts and your body weight going up week by week? If not, it's not a training problem, it's an eating problem. Lesson 3, the logbook. Your logbook is your truth. If your lifts are stalling, it usually means your calories are stalling also. Strength in a moderate rep range is the best predictor of size, but only if your weight on the scale is climbing. Track 2 numbers every week, the weight on the bar and the weight on the scale. If neither is moving, you need to increase food, not just add sets. Lesson 4, the paradox of growth. This one took me forever to accept. Sometimes less training plus more eating equals more muscle. For a while, I thought more sets, more days, and more volume was the answer. But the breakthroughs came when I trained hard, then stepped back and focused on eating and recovering. That's when I actually grew. Instead of adding an extra workout, add an extra 500 calories. That's the real growth trigger for us hard gainers. Lesson 5, the mental shift. Stop comparing yourself to everyone else. You don't grow by copying the shredded influencer who's on a completely different plan and maybe even steroids. You grow by competing with your past self. Are you stronger and heavier than you were last month? That's the only metric that matters. Stop chasing shiny programs. Stick to a few proven lifts, track your food, track your progress, and you'll finally break out of skinny guy mode. So here's what I learned. The stimulus for growth is universal, you must train hard. Recovery is individual, and for skinny guys that means more food. The logbook doesn't lie. If lifts and scale aren't moving, nothing changes. Sometimes eating more and training less is what actually sparks growth, and the only person you should be competing with is last week's version of you. Understand these lessons and you'll stop wasting time. Stop overcomplicating things and finally start seeing the size you've always been chasing. If you're skinny and struggling to eat enough to gain size, then join our school community. Inside, I'll show you how you can effortlessly gain 2 pounds every week, as well as exactly how to cook every meal that helped me gain 50 pounds. We also do group coaching calls every week, so you can ask me any of your personal questions, link in the description below.